it's fun to be in an industry that everybody's a team, I guess, kind of, and just, hey, we're there to entertain. So if the trucks don't run, we're not entertaining. We're not doing our jobs at the end of the day. So if you can call it a job, monster trucking, because the kids are like, I want to be a monster truck driver when I grow up. And the adults are like, you have the coolest job. And we're like, all right, come to Southern California when it's 100 and some degrees and put a fire suit on and sit on a motor. But even then, it's still enjoyable. So.
Yeah. Let's talk about the fun job, right? What's interesting to me is there's a lot of perceptions out there, like, oh, to be successful, you have to look like this or go down this path. When I listen to you two talk, it's like you took your passion in a craft, and it's almost like you didn't look, like, oh, maybe we should be doing this. It's almost like you took your passion and you were just going to keep going forward with it. So, and it sounds like, you did the real job that you call a real job, but you're earning money and you're raising families doing what you love. And, how do we encourage people and inform people and let people know that there are so many lucrative opportunities to follow that passion and formulate this life of fun and, cool shit, that young people want to do, but maybe feel a little afraid, or their parents are afraid that cool shit's not going to make them money. How do you have that conversation?
I think that was just too, after we had got a job and we had been traveling on the weekends and using our, all of our time up, and monster trucking or, racing is, to some people, it's, well, you don't make money in, racing. It's more for a hobby and I remember us thinking, well, we could try it. That was 15 years ago, quite a bit younger.
Asking our parents, like, hey, we want to quit our good jobs that you just paid the money for us to go to wyotech. And
I remember the managers are at the company we were at are like, well, you can always have your job back because we'd love to have you back. So let us know. And we're like, okay, well, maybe we can try it. And if the job's there, if it doesn't work out or we like it, don't like it as much as we thought. But I think at just some point, it's just like, well, we've got a little money saved up. We've got a truck. We've know enough about the industry at the time to just go forward with it. And that was 3 or 4 years into it, where it was just one truck and literally having nothing but a monster truck and a semi to drive it around. And took about 4 years, built another truck, and they were like, oh, this might actually work. We don't really have full-time employees, but quite a few other people that have helped and drove the trucks and worked on the trucks and, but it's mostly just the two of us. And then we get up to 4 trucks and we're like, oh, that's just way too much work. There's too much money, too many broken parts going out. Let's just go back to 3 for next year. And, it's knowing the limits of what we can do and what the trucks and the industry and making sure the trucks are busy enough for us to be able to afford parts and daily life and everything else.